Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Ridwanullah family. Welcome back to another episode of Ridwanullah TV's monthly goals report. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Verily, all praise and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, owner, and sustainer. And may the peace and blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be upon the most esteemed leader and most honorable teacher, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, his family, his companions, and those who follow him until the day of judgment. Allahumma ameen. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This will be... actually, let me get started with the kalam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala real quick, and then we'll move on. Bi-idhnillah.
سبحانه وتعالى عما يقولون علوا كبيرا تسبح له السماوات السبع والأرض ومن فيهن وإن من شيء إلا يسبح بحمده ولكن لا تفقهون تسبيحهم إنه كان حليما غفورا.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Just trying to improvise and make the best out of the situation as possible. Starting off with the kalam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is extremely important to me, as I hope that it is important to you. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is the monthly goals report, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I'm trying to work through a lot of constructive feedback that I've been getting, that I'm trying too hard, that is too long, or too this or too that. Just trying to figure out what the right balance is for me as I'm learning and growing and developing myself. This is a completely new journey for me. It has been my dream, my goals and dreams for such a long time. So, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. For the Ridwanullah family that are coming back and are used to the monthly goals report, welcome back. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. For those who are new, inshallah, I'll just take a few moments to explain to you, what we're doing, why we're doing it, and kind of the general how of what we're going through, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So this is basically my monthly goals report, using the Hijri calendar. Each month I'll be coming to you, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, with, my monthly goals reports, basically, what my goals were for the year, where I'm at with them, and kind of what is left, kind of a progress report, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And this is basically from my New Year's goals and resolutions. If you guys didn't watch that yet, please, after this monthly goals report, take a moment and go back, or maybe even before, watch that and come watch this, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And then you'll have an idea of every single area of my life and business, what my goals are, what I'm trying to achieve, and everything else, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And I'll give you an update on where I'm at with it. To be quite honest with you, it's not an easy thing to do. It's extremely hard. But within that same token, it's beneficial accordingly. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And it is fairly long. For me, it is not, because this is 12 times out of the year I'm taking 3 to 5 hours out of my month to basically go through all of my goals, address them, update them, continuously move forward. And it hasn't been an easy journey, to be quite honest with you, and I don't even know if anybody's watching, to be quite honest with you. But at the end of the day, I think what is most important for me is my own progress, my own success. And for anybody who's watching and could see and understand the value of what I'm delivering, they could take the time to go through the whole process and understand, each area of my life, the psychology, the spirituality, and the strategy, everything else that goes along with that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And there's specific reasons on why I do this, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, and I came with 6 specific reasons. The first reason why I do this is because it helps me set and achieve my own goals in a strategic and systematic way, working towards completely maximizing my potential and beyond, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So it's important for me to continuously push myself and work towards getting outside of my comfort zone, to produce the desired outcomes and results that I have in a complete manner, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So, that's the first reason why I do it. The second reason why I do this is because it keeps me accountable and on track, right? Knowing that I have to let you guys know, this was my goal, this is where I'm at with it, and everything else is going to be holding me accountable, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and on track. The third reason is that I'm building a business around this. Just to be 100% transparent with you guys, is that, this is, my life's passion, purpose, and dreams. And I'm trying to figure out a way to build a business around it. And it's been the most challenging thing in my life to figure out how to build a business around this. And it's definitely quite the journey, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. The fourth reason why I'm doing this is to inspire and motivate others to set and achieve goals and dreams to gain closeness to and achieve the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So just as I'm working towards, inspiring and motivating myself to, really and genuinely set and achieve my goals and dreams to gain closeness to and achieve the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I want to inspire and motivate you to do the same, if not better, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I hope, some of these points are making sense. The fifth reason is ongoing good deeds. For me, one of the main reasons that got me started in creating content online and wanting to build an online business and everything else that you could imagine is the fact that it's ongoing deeds, right? I get to do this content and create it once. And from that point on, it'll be, hopefully online pretty much forever, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. As long as the internet exists and as long as my accounts and everything else exists, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So, and if anybody's watching this, and they benefit anything from it or through it or with it, whatever means that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has intended for me and you, I hope that and I wish that you make, sincere dua for me that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives me and grants me closeness to and the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, either when I'm alive or gone. That's genuinely very, very important and valuable to me, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And last but not least, I really want to gain closeness to and achieve the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not only in this dunya, but most importantly in the akhirah, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So that's the sixth and most important reason that I'm doing the monthly goals report, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And the way that we do it, I've already told you, and, there's a couple of things in between that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So moving on to the sponsorships, announcements, and updates. Our default sponsor is Ridwanullah organization, which is an Islamic personal professional development organization that is specifically designed to help you completely maximize your life and business in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you can learn more in-depth information at ridwanullah.com. And if you're an organization or a business who would love to sponsor and or advertise through Ridwanullah TV, you can send your request, budget, and details to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Announcements and updates. To be quite honest with you, I've been working really, really hard, to build an online monthly training program that is called Ridwanullah University. And it is basically Ridwanullah. It is basically an online monthly membership program that is designed to help individuals to completely maximize their life in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all have these goals and dreams and ambitions, and sometimes we just don't know how to go about it. I'm going through that challenge myself. Hence, that's the reason why I even created this program, to help individuals, set and achieve their own goals and dreams, to meet their own needs and wants in life, in every area of their life. To be able to do that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And the reason why I wanted to do this program is because I wish I had this type of training. I wish I had, this opportunity to, on a monthly basis get one training, and also followed up with one coaching session, to be able to learn something new and dive deeper into it on a monthly basis. It's not an easy thing to start. It's not an easy thing to keep going and running and everything else. But it's an important thing for me to do everything that I possibly can to make this a possibility, not only for myself, but more importantly for you, the Ridwanullah family. So your love and support will be greatly appreciated. It is $30 per month. You guys will be able to get 24/7 access through this $30 per month. And also, you'll get live monthly training, live monthly coaching as well. You'll be able to ask your questions in the comments below, and I'll be able to answer them to the best of my abilities, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And also, you'll have 24/7 access to the training, the recorded training and coaching sessions, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and you'll be able to search. I'm trying to create a library. I don't know exactly what that looks like as of right now. And last but not least, you'll have a community of like-minded individuals. I don't know exactly what that looks like right now, to be quite honest with you as well. I'm thinking maybe we're going to do a Facebook private group for the Ridwanullah University students. So that would be an amazing thing, and those are the value propositions of the Ridwanullah University, is an Islamic personal professional development program, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So that is the update for Ridwanullah University. It is live and running, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and we'll be doing our first session in Safar of 1441, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and you'll be able to get a lot of the details. And I know it's not up to date as of right now. I'm just working through a lot, so your patience, love, and support and constructive feedback would be greatly appreciated. And as the thing goes on, as it builds and builds, it'll get better and better, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So that is the intention of Ridwanullah University, and I hope that you guys can join us. You could sign up pretty much any time and cancel it at any time, as of right now, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So head on over to click on the link below. I'll try to provide it in the link below, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and you'll see Ridwanullah University, bi-idhnillah. And I'll be more than happy and excited to help you get through that program and utilize that program for your personal professional development, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And those are all the announcements and updates that I have for you, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So with that being said, I'm really excited to dive into the monthly goals reports. There's a lot of updates that you will notice if anybody's been paying attention. If anybody's not been paying attention or they're new, you guys will just be able to see the information there, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So diving into the first part, let's see here. My deen and self, under the deen and self, the first part would be gaining closeness, my deen, pretty much, gaining closeness to and achieving the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and just, my personal happiness and bliss, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So under those categories, as of right now, there's a lot of updates that I'm working through myself, but under that subcategory, the first one is is that I easily and successfully learned how to understand and speak, read and write the Quran, Hadith, and Arabic before end of 1441. This is a little wordy. I'm still working through, through the whole process of the proper way of setting my goals, but I haven't really started that yet. One thing that I would like to let you guys know is this is my second year setting and achieving my my goals and resolutions for the year and doing monthly goals reports. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. One thing I've noticed this year is I felt a little bit, I don't know what's the right word, like disappointed, right? Where I didn't really feel like I was progressing, but then I looked at it. This is just the beginning of the year, and take steps slowly but surely. So I've overcome that disappointment, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, for the most part. So I'm still working towards achieving that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I say all that just to say, I haven't really started that goal yet. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of the logistics. I've been mainly focused on the Ridwanullah University and launching that. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I haven't really achieved that goal yet. The second goal is I easily and successfully rememorized one juz of the Quran before the end of 1440, inshallah. I haven't really started on that yet as well, so I'm looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully memorized an additional juz of the Quran before the end of 1440. That's still another goal of mine for the year, and I haven't really started on that yet, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully memorized at least 4 authentic hadith before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that yet. I'm still in the process of figuring out that logistics as well. So I'm looking forward to hopefully achieving that this year, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully purified myself from sins and transgressions before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really, I'm in the process of that. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I really have a long way to go with that goal. It's an ongoing goal. I don't think you could ever get to 100% until you leave this dunya. But at the end of the day, we can work towards the best that we can, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm still looking to improving on that. I would say overall, I won't give it a percentage right now, so we'll just move on from there, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully and consistently attended tafsir class on Saturdays and Sundays before the end of 1441, inshallah. That hasn't really started this year yet. It's about to start today, I believe. So I'm looking forward to moving forward with that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily, successfully, and consistently attended fiqh class on Saturdays and Sundays before the end of 1441, inshallah. That's the same one with the previous one. That actually, the kitab has not been selected yet, so that's in the process right now, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So looking forward to that goal as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. As you guys will notice, I haven't really achieved a lot because this is the first month. And I'm struggling through a lot right now, to be quite honest with you, but I'm slowly but surely working through it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And just becoming better at setting and achieving my goals, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And some of these goals are going to be private. Some of them I'm just going to tell you generally, maybe even on a percentage scale where I'm at, instead of the actual numbers. When it comes to the financial, the money and wealth goals as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully joined as many of the monthly lectures at the masjid as possible. Before end of 1441, inshallah. We've been busy with the Quran graduation event and everything else for this year. So that's still getting up to par, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So that hasn't really started yet. I easily and successfully finished reading the entire Quran at least once with its translation before end of 1441, inshallah. I feel like that is a big goal. I'm not really sure if I just need to say a quarter of it and then move forward through it that way. But it's always my ambition to read the whole Quran from cover to cover with its translation and try to understand and take as much of it as possible. But with my time and energy and effort being so limited with everything else that I have going on, I really have to reconsider that goal. But I'll just leave it at that for right now. I really haven't started yet. But inshallah, I'm looking forward to that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully bought summarized Bukhari before end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that yet. Another goal that I will add is that this kitab called... There's another kitab that is hadith based that is, that's pretty good, that's accepted, that I want to buy, but I forgot the name, so I'll just put a blank on it. So I easily and successfully bought Bulugh al-Maram, and the hadith book's name I can't remember right now, before end of 1441, inshallah. Obviously, if I can't even remember the name of the book, I haven't bought it yet, so that's still to come, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully finished reading summarized Bukhari at least once before the end of 1441, inshallah. Just kind of realizing from last year, that's another big goal that I probably just have to break down a little bit, or maybe adjust and adapt my schedule to make that a reality, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'll kind of leave that on the burner, not the burner, but just on the table for right now, see how I could address that moving forward, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. But I haven't really achieved that or started that yet. I easily and successfully took at least the last 10 days of Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr off from work before the end of 1441, inshallah. That hasn't happened yet. Obviously, Ramadan is quite a ways, but it'll come before we know it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully paid zakah before end of 1441, inshallah. So I haven't really done that yet. I'm trying to figure out, I really have to do a little bit of research and double check whether the zakah is due on the collective or the individual, and I believe it is the individual. Talk to your local scholars about it and verify it with them. On a family level, I know collectively we've met the nisab, but on a personal level, I don't think I've reached the nisab level yet. I really have to double check on that bi'idhnillahi ta'ala and see and learn more about that bi'idhnillah. So I haven't really done that yet. I easily and successfully paid zakat al-fitr before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that yet, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Obviously it's during Ramadan. So that is still in progress, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully took complete advantage of Ramadan, 1441 Ramadan, before the end of 1441, inshallah. That is still to come, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully, so the next goal is I easily and successfully fasted 6 days of Shawwal before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that yet. Obviously Shawwal is after Ramadan, so we're going to have to work towards that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully took full advantage of the first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. Before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done that yet. Obviously it's towards the end of the year. Just kind of came off of it about 2 months ago. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I easily and successfully fasted at least 2 months of the white days before the end of 1441, inshallah. As you guys can see, I'm in the process of it. I'm updating the language of my goals as well. I just found out right now the template would be I easily and successfully completed this goal and the amount by the end of 1441, inshallah. So that's the language that I'm going to be using throughout, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I haven't really achieved that goal yet. I'm looking forward to it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully took full advantage of the 4 holy months of holy months before the end of 1441, inshallah. I try to do the best that I can with that. I believe so. We just completed Muharram. This is actually one of the holy months in Islam. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let me just take a quick look at that. So the holy months are Muharram, which is the month that we are just wrapping up. Um, and then is Rajab, which is the seventh month, and then Dhul Qa'dah and Dhul Hijjah. Those are the holy months of Islam. For those who are not up to date or aware of it, do your own research, as I'm looking to do my own research as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm still in the process of that, bi'idhnillah. I easily and successfully fasted Ashura. Before the end of Ashura, I easily and successfully fasted Ashura before the end of 1441, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This goal has been achieved, alhamdulillah. And nothing of it is left, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, until next year. This is one of the goals that is only in Muharram. This is an amazing day for the Muslims that our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw the Jews celebrating. So it is upon us to take advantage of that amazing day and the benefits that we get from that. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So looking forward to that next year as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So that was an amazing success. I really paid attention to it, try to learn more about it as well. So I'm very happy with that goal, and that goal being achieved, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I easily and successfully fasted Mondays and Thursdays before the end of 1441, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I've been very successful with this goal. I think I'm successful in terms of completing it. I don't think I'm successful in terms of taking full advantage of it. Meaning, I'm still overeating. My eating is not properly there. My intention is not all the way there. I'm not doing as much good deeds within that as possible with the intention of pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I still have a lot of ways to, take full advantage of that goal, except when I'm on my retreats or it's a holiday, or, when I'm sick, I don't fast because of those reasons. But overall, I'm trying to fast every single Monday and Thursday of every week, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, before the end of the year. So I'm on track with that goal, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I easily, successfully, and consistently prayed Fajr at the masjid before the end of 1441, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I've been on top of that goal for this year, alhamdulillah. It's been quite a struggle for me in the past. It's still something that I'm working to maintain, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I'm happy of getting back on track with that goal, because I remember a huge part of last year, a reasonable part of last year, I really was struggling with that. So it just feels amazing to get back on track with that, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I hope that you get back on track with your Fajr as well. Shout out to my team Fajr, y'all know who y'all is. All right, let's see. Next goal is I easily, successfully, and continuously improve the This one is just another wordy one, but I'll just say it the way I have it written down. I easily, successfully, and continuously improved my taste of the sweetness of Iman and taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before the end of the year. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Obviously, this is a goal that is very, very important to me, and I don't think you could say that I've achieved it. It's an ongoing battle, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, but it's a lot better than it was before, and I have a long way to go. So I'm looking forward to improving on that goal as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This next goal is I easily, successfully, and continuously improved on purifying my intentions and sincerity for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before the end of 1441, inshaAllah. That's an ongoing battle as well. I'm not doing as bad as I used to, but I'm not doing as good as I used to as well. And I really have a long way to go with that. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to assist me with that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. It's a soft spot for me. Don't get emotional, bruh. I'm still trying to improve on that. It's the biggest struggle in my life. But at the end of the day, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow me to be amongst the most purely intentioned and utmost sincere, as I hope that you become a part of that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully sacrificed an animal during Eid al-Adha before the end of 1441, inshaAllah. Obviously, that's towards the end of the year. I haven't done that. I actually didn't achieve this goal last year, but I'll work towards it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, because sacrificing an animal is not a easy task or journey. It takes a lot of courage and humility and just a lot. But inshallah, looking forward to that, seeing if I'm able to pull it off this year, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully looked for other courses and programs which are just products and services that will help me maximize my deen before the end of 1441. Inshallah. Haven't really started that goal yet. This is just for me to kind of explore some of the offline and online programs that I could take to continuously work on myself, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I haven't really started that goal yet, and that's something that I'm really, really looking forward to this year as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This is a huge goal, but I don't know if I'm able to achieve it this year, but I'm just going to set the intention, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully went to Hajj before the end of 1441, inshaAllah. Like I said, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, anything is possible. But it's going to be borderline yes and no, but hopefully I'll be able to achieve it next year, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, if not this year. I easily and successfully read at least one I easily, successfully, and completely read at least one deen book before the end of 1441, inshallah. And I chose Sincere Counsel to Seekers of Sacred Knowledge by Ibn Jawzi, someone that I love dearly. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on him. I haven't started that yet. I'm really looking forward to that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'll be looking forward to that, inshallah. This is a huge one. I don't know if I'll be able to achieve this one as well, but I'll set my intention, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully attended an annual Islamic conference outside of my current state before the end of 1441, inshallah. I saw Snappy, I think that's the way to say it. The annual conference that happened in Minnesota. I was actually busy with my fourth quarter Ridwanullah retreat, so I really wasn't able to attend that. So I'm really looking forward to attending either that annual conference or maybe another big annual conference bi-idhnillahi ta'ala before the end of the year. I haven't really decided. I think I should, but inshallah we'll definitely look forward to that. I had my goals broken down into sacred and secular. I'm gonna move away from that. So I'm gonna look at my secular list and then put it in the categories under which they belong, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'll just kind of remove that whole thing right now. So this might take just a little bit to kind of move things around because I want things to be focused on desired outcomes and results, and I have 7 complete desired outcomes and results in my life, and that keeps me focused and streamlined. Just to kind of review. Actually, I won't review it. Maybe I'll do it in a different video, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So let me move things along here. This one is I'll just keep this as a private goal, inshallah. But I know where this belongs. Let me just put it here. Actually, yeah, just give me a few moments. Let me move these around, and then we'll just move on through it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Okay, just be a few moments. Maybe you could skip along. Like I said, I know these videos are pretty lengthy, but this is for me first and foremost, and then for my audience, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So hopefully there's some benefit in it for you, bi-idhnillah. Okay, this is actually pretty good because this is a part that I was struggling with. I just didn't quite know where to place it. You know what I mean? Okay. This actually belongs in the the Deen category. It's about emotions. Oh yeah, so since this is a part of the Deen category, I'll just say it. I easily and successfully maximized my emotions before end of 1441, inshallah. This is an ongoing battle, so still working on that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm really looking forward to that as well, bi-idhnillah. Almost done here, inshallah. So we should be getting back into the swing of things. It was just important for me to kind of focus on those 7 desired outcomes and results, like I said. So let me put this here, inshallah. Okay, we shall continue بإذن الله تعالى. So the first desired outcome and result that we just spoke about right now is, gaining closeness to and achieving the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and just my personal happiness. So a lot of these goals are a part of that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So let me just finish that category up. The next goal is I easily and successfully listen to at least 4 book summaries before end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really started that goal yet. I'm really looking forward to it. Well, I just usually just go throughout the year, just kind of listening to, book summaries that I'm interested in. These are fairly quick, so, it's not a really hard goal to achieve in that aspect of it. The next goal is I easily and successfully listen to at least 2 audiobooks before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really achieved this goal yet, even from last year, but I'm looking forward to achieving it this year, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, and scheduling some time for it. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't really achieved that yet. I easily and successfully skimmed through at least 4 physical or digital books from cover to cover before the end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done that yet. I think I was looking at Marie Forleo's Everything is Figureoutable book. So that's something that I wanted to look a little bit deeper into, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So haven't really achieved that yet. The next goal is I easily and successfully read at least 1 physical or digital book before the end of 1441, inshallah. And I think the book that I chose for the secular goal is The Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. I've skimmed through that book a couple of times, but I want to read it from cover to cover, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows me. This next goal, I don't know if it truly belongs here, but I'll just keep it here for right now. I easily and successfully looked out for secular, I'll just say it like that, products and services that will help me that will help me completely maximize my life and business before the end of 1441, inshallah. I've been thinking about it. It's something that's in the back of my mind. I really haven't done much of it so far, but I'm looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Moving on to the next category, which is my health and fitness. in that some of these are private, so I'll try to read through it. I easily and successfully got my BMI and fat percentage to normal levels, and learn more about it before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really gotten started with that goal yet, so that's something else that I'm looking forward to, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully worked out at least 3 times per week before end of 1441, inshallah. This is something that I fell off track of a lot. So that's something that I'm looking forward to, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, getting back on track. My exercise, my nutrition has been completely off, towards the end of and the beginning of the year. So I'm looking forward to getting back on track with that goal as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I guess this is another goal that has to do with that. I easily and successfully got my gym membership back before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that yet. When I was cutting my budget down a lot, this is one of the things that I had to sacrifice because simply it was summer and a lot of things. But right now, since it's becoming, fall and winter seasons, a lot of the doom and gloom and outside is not really the business. So I'm looking forward to getting my membership back, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I haven't really achieved that yet, but I'm looking forward to most likely achieving it by next month, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This next goal is I easily and successfully ate healthier food on a regular basis to fully detoxify my body before end of 1441. Inshallah. This goal I've been really, really bad with recently. Not as bad as I used to be, slowly but surely progressing. But I did slip up a couple of times because during my quarterly retreats, I like to take time off. And it's just been, important to me to do that, to get back on track with that. Especially with the finances being a little tighter, a little bit tighter than usual. I'm looking forward to getting back to eating healthier food, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, instead of mindlessly going through that. I've just been focused on, my business a lot more than usual since this is the beginning stages, and I'm afraid that I'm stuck on the beginning stages, but inshallah sooner or later I'll be able to break through that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm looking forward to improving on that goal as well. I easily and successfully overcame emotional or binge eating disorder before end of 1441, inshallah. I've been slipping back a little bit on that goal, but it's a lot better than the previous years and times of my life. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I'm slowly but surely working towards moving forward with that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully completed I easily and successfully completed my 10-day water fast before the end of 1441. Inshallah, I haven't really started that yet. I usually try to aim for the 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. So maybe I'll do it before, but that's generally what, the general timeline that I try to achieve it. haven't really achieved it last year either, so I'm looking forward to that challenge. I did do a couple of other challenges that were really, really hard and tough, but I'll be looking forward to that bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another private goal, so I'll just keep it private, obviously. So I haven't really achieved that yet, but looking forward to it bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully got my shoulders aligned and functional before the end of 1441. Inshallah, I haven't really been able to achieve that goal. I'm progressing a lot, but there's still some room left, maybe 20 to 40% of progress that really needs to be made with that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another private goal, so I haven't really achieved that as much yet, but I'm looking forward to that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This next goal is I easily and successfully completed at least 12 fitra complete fitra grooming before the end of 1441. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I completed one. So far I have 11 to go. That's something that I really, really look forward to in terms of, just following the Quran and the Sunnah with my hygiene, to be able to do that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So it just feels amazing overall to be on a great schedule with that. If anybody's interested, leave it in the comments below. I'll be able to let you guys know, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. If you are subscribed to the channel, jazakallahu khair. If not, subscribe, press the like button, leave a comment, and share it with a family and friend that will be helpful for them, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Just helps us grow. Jazakumullahu khair. The next health and fitness goal is I easily and successfully completed at least 4 full hikes before the end of 1441. Inshallah. Haven't really started that yet. I've been really looking forward to going on amazing hikes. One of my great hiking buddies, Jamal, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him, left the state, so I'm desperately looking for a hiking buddy. Some of my friends, you know who you are, not really into nature and outdoors like I am, and a lot of other people are, so looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This next one is I easily and successfully got at least 2 full chiropractic adjustments. Chiropractic adjustments and massages before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that. I did once or twice maybe last year. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, it was an amazing experience for me, so I'm looking forward to doing more of that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. It just makes me feel so much better health wise, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So we're done with the health and fitness goals. The next goal is neatness and abundance. And this is all still within the deen and self goals. Under neatness and abundance is I easily and successfully renewed License plates. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. For this year, I haven't renewed yet. I think it's going to be quite a ways out from my car. This next one, as I this actually belongs in the family category, but I'll just say it here. I easily and successfully renewed my wife's license plates before the end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't achieved that yet. I easily and successfully renewed my house lease before the end of 1441. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We're in the final process of doing that. This one is a private goal, so I haven't really achieved that yet. I'm in somewhat of a desperate need for it, but inshallah sooner or later we'll be able to get that taken care of bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Okay. The next goal is I easily and successfully cleaned our house and home office at least 12 times before the end of 1441. Inshallah, I haven't really taken care of that this month, but inshallah I'm most likely gonna have to make up for it in the next couple of months, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Next month, I should say. I easily and successfully bought one regular shelf for my home office before the end of 1441. Haven't done that yet, so I'm looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another private goal, so I'll just leave it at that. Haven't really achieved it yet, but looking forward to it, bi'idhnillah. This is another private goal, so I'll just leave it at that for right now, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. I haven't really achieved that yet. I easily and successfully washed our cars at least 4 times before at least 4 times before the end of 1441. Inshallah. I haven't really done that yet, so I still have 4 to go. I'm just kind of thinking what else I need to add on to it, but that should have been in the beginning of the year. But maybe I'll take some time after to kind of consider that, or maybe think about the ones that are obvious. I can't think of anything else right now that I would add on to that. The next category is the travel, adventure, and fun goals. Easily in, let's see. I easily and successfully enjoyed all four quarterly I easily and successfully enjoyed all four of my Ridwanullah quarterly retreats before end of 1441, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, haven't had any this year yet. Still in first quarter 1441, so still 0 and 4 to go. Definitely looking forward to that. It hasn't been easy the past 1 or 2 quarterly retreats because of finances and time constraints, but looking forward to improving on that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This is a private goal, haven't completed that yet, but looking forward to it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is, I easily successfully went to Miami, Florida for one of my quarterly retreats before end of 1441. I'm not really sure if that's going to happen, but that's something that I've been dreaming about for a very long time. So we'll just have it as a placeholder. This one is not that relevant, so I'll just skip over that. And I don't even think it'll be this year, so we'll move forward from that. I easily and successfully went water rafting at least once before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really done that yet. I'm definitely looking forward to that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And I feel like I should have a little bit more traveling goals, but I'll actually add this here. I easily and successfully visited my mother at least once before the end of 1441, inshallah. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I haven't done that yet. So any other travels? I can't think of anything right now. Obviously aside from dreams and things like that. So that actually concludes the deen and self category. We're moving on to the family and relatives goals. And since majority of them are private, I'll just try to go through them as quickly as I possibly can. I easily and successfully communicated and connected with my family and relatives before the end of 1441, inshallah. I'm definitely working on that, improving on that. There's definitely a lot of room to go. It just sucks that I don't have that much time, energy, and effort to be able to spend on that right now because I'm just in the middle of launching a lot of different projects and goals that I'm in the middle of. But once I get a lot of the bulk of this done, I'll have more presence and time with my loved ones, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully hosted and or was a part of at least 2 family gatherings before the end of 1441, inshallah. Since the year just began, we have somewhat of a micro one, but not really. So we won't count that. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So looking forward to that, bi-idhnillah. I easily and successfully went to the lake and hiked with my family before the end of 1441, inshallah. Since the spring and summer is wrapping up, and we're getting into fall and winter, we'll wait until spring and summer kind of rolls back around before the end of the year, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I haven't really achieved that goal yet. Looking forward to that. I easily and successfully hosted and or attended at least 2 family meetings before the end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done that. Hopefully, I haven't done that for a long time, so hopefully we'll be able to, and when I say my family, I just don't mean my wife and kids. I mean, the extended family members and relatives that are within this location that we're in, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So in terms of my spouse and children, let me actually move this one here. This is a private goal, so I'll just leave it at that. Haven't really achieved that yet, alhamdulillah. This is another one that's related to the first one. Haven't really achieved that yet, so looking forward to that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another third goal that is actually related to that other one as well. Haven't really achieved that, and it's personal as well, so I'll just leave it at that, inshallah. Another private one, so we'll just leave it at that. Haven't really achieved that one yet either. Another private one, haven't achieved that yet. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, another private one, and this is achieved. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is just, try to get easily and successfully got rid of a broken phone before the end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really gotten around to that yet, so looking forward to that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully bought shelves for our garage before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done that yet, so I'm looking forward to that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another private one. Haven't really done that yet, but looking forward to it as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Haven't really done this one yet. It's a private one. I'll just keep it private. It's not that private, but I'll just keep it private for right now. Haven't done that yet, but looking forward to it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another private one that's related to that. It's usually towards the end of the year, so I haven't really done that yet. Another private goal, haven't really achieved that yet, but I'm looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This is another personal goal, haven't really done that yet, looking forward to it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. It's going to be something special for my family, bi'idhnillah. This one is another private goal that is somewhat of a surprise. So I'm looking forward to achieving that one as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I just kind of moved the goal down of I easily and successfully renewed my wife's car's license plates before end of 1441, inshallah. That's going to be towards the end of the year as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So that is, all the goals that I have for my spouse and children. In terms of my parents, siblings, nieces, and nephews, obviously majority of them are private. So this one's private. I'm in the process of it, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, with improvements on that. This one I'm not doing so well in, so I'm looking forward to improving on that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows me the permission. This one is another private goal, haven't really done that yet, so I'm looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This one's another private goal. I still need to do it. Haven't done that yet. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. A wonderful opportunity in the next week and a half to do that. Another private goal. Haven't really done that yet, but looking forward to it as well. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Haven't really done this one yet. Another private goal, so I'm looking forward to that as well, inshallah. Haven't really done this one yet either, so I'm looking forward to that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Another private goal, haven't really done that yet, but looking forward to that, bi'idhnillah. Another private goal that I haven't done yet, so I'm looking forward to that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I'm just adding a new goal here. This is very, very, very important goal, obviously private, so I'll just leave it at that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So that actually concludes that category of goals. And then this next goal is grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins goals. This one's a private goal. Haven't really done much with it for a little while, so I'll definitely look forward to getting back into the swing of it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Another private goal, haven't really done much, did some of it, but I definitely could do a lot better, so I'm looking forward to that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This one is another private goal that has been lingering for a long time, so I'm definitely looking forward to taking care of that, inshallah. This one's an ongoing one. I'm looking forward to achieving that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Haven't really achieved that. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I'm doing a lot better with this than it used to be. So I'm definitely looking forward to continuing that momentum and improving that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This one's a tall order. Haven't really started that yet. Another private goal, so inshallah, I'm definitely looking forward to that as well, inshallah. Another private goal, haven't really done that yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. At the same time, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but it is what it is, and we'll move forward with it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This next goal is definitely private and very emotional, but looking forward to taking advantage of it for as long as we have it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Another private goal, looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So this one is another private goal, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, that we just added this year. It's kind of been scheduled for a little while, but just adding it right now, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I can't think of anything else right now. Actually, I'm adding one more here. Haven't really achieved that. Well, in the process of it, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, so I'll just move on from there. The next one is parents and family-in-law goals. Let's see here. This one's always an ongoing journey. Looking forward to improving on that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This next goal is obviously just consider all the family goals to be private unless I let you guys know. Another private one. Definitely looking forward to that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This one's along the same lines, a little nerve-wracking, but looking forward to doing that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this next goal is pretty amazing. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I've achieved that, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This one I haven't really dove into that yet, but looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Haven't started this one yet either, but I'm looking forward to it this year, bi'idhnillah. Another one that I haven't really started yet, but looking forward to that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I can't think of any other goals right now. The only thing is I'm thinking about moving my spouse and children, to the bottom, but I don't know. I don't think that's right, but we'll see, inshallah, how that goes as a strategy. So overall, that actually completes, the goals and resolutions, the goals and dreams and resolutions that I have for 14 in my family and relatives. The next category we're going to go into is, the money and wealth goals, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. But before we go into the second half of these goals and dreams, I just want to take a moment to remind you of the sponsorships, announcements, and updates, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And the default sponsor as of right now is Ridwanullah organization, which is an Islamic personal professional development organization that is specifically designed to help you completely maximize your life and business in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To find out more details, go to ridwanullah.com as of right now. And also, if you would like to sponsor or advertise through Ridwanullah TV, send your request, budget, and details to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com. And, we'll be able to see if we're a great fit for each other, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And if it's an affiliate marketing opportunity, I'll definitely would love to explore that as well, as I'm very, very interested in affiliate marketing as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So the other thing is Ridwanullah University is up and running. So that is an online monthly training program that I've created and hosted on a monthly basis, which is $30 per month, and that actually gives you 24/7 access to the membership area, one live monthly training session, another live monthly coaching session 2 weeks later, and you'll get access 24/7 access to the recordings of the live monthly trainings that we do, and you'll also get 24/7 access to the recorded live coaching sessions that we're going to do, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and just other resources as they come up. You'll get access to that, 24/7 access to that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And you'll get access to a community of like-minded individuals who are, completely maximizing their lives, in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's something that we can look forward to as well. So if you're interested in that, check out the links in the comments below, and you'll be able to get more information that way, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, as I'm slowly but surely starting that off and building that. We use the Hijri calendar. If you're not used to that, maybe take get used to that. I'm thinking about creating a course for that. But just get used to that program and that system, and then you'll be able to slowly but surely transition into that, or just jump in and let that be you're getting used to it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So those are the announcements and updates that I have for you. If you guys would like for me to do online coaching and consulting for you in your life and or online business, send your request, budget, and details to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to helping you guys as well. So we're going to get back into the monthly goals reports, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Bismillah. Let me get a little bit of glucose in my system. Bismillah. What? Where my manners at? Okay, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We shall continue, try to zip through a lot of these. I easily and successfully made at least 62.5% net income before the end of 1441, inshallah. And out of 100%, I have roughly about 5% right now. Since this is the first month, I should have been at about 9%, but inshallah, looking forward to improving on that goal, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully started at least 1% of halal passive income stream for financial freedom before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really started that yet. Hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. That's, definitely a big puzzle for me. I easily and successfully filed my 2019 taxes by end of January 2020 before the end of 1440, inshallah. So I haven't started that yet. We have quite a ways to go on that one, honestly. So looking forward to that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I haven't really, this one's a private one. I haven't really started that yet. That's another puzzle one for me. The area of my life that I'm struggling with the most right now is my money and wealth, as well as business. So I'm just looking forward to learning and growing through that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So this is definitely a tough one for me. This one is another private one. I honestly don't even know how to measure that yet, but I'm looking forward to figuring that out as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully stuck to one financial and accounting calendar system before end of 1441. Inshallah, this definitely is a big challenge for me. I'm switching between the Hijri calendar, the Gregorian calendar. Sometimes I feel like I should stick to the Gregorian calendar, and sometimes I feel like I should stick to the Hijri calendar. At this point, I'm thinking about migrating everything to the Hijri calendar at all costs, regardless. It's kind of scary because there's a lot of moving parts and inconsistencies with that, but I'm looking forward to figuring that out as well. It's definitely a big challenge, but I'm looking forward to it as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This one is another one that was moved up from that. I easily and successfully learned how to make at least 6 figures before the end of 1441. This is going to be an ongoing journey for me, probably into the next couple of years as well. But if I could achieve that within this year, it'll be a miracle for me, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. But getting more than halfway there will definitely be a reality, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. That actually concludes the. So I break my money and wealth goals into 3 categories. The first one that we're about to finish up is the making, which is the income and work part of it, and then the management, which is the tracking and budgeting and things like that, and then the last one is the maximization, which is basically tracking, tracking, budgeting, and saving. So the management part of it is the savings, tracking, and budgeting. The third one, which is the maximization, that's really just asset allocation and investments. Investments and asset allocations, I should say. So definitely looking forward to that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So the next one is the work goals. I easily and successfully maximize my income from my job before end of 1441. Inshallah. This is just the beginning of it. Haven't really done that. Well, actually, I am maximizing to the best of my ability in terms of what is available. So I'm doing well on that one. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I easily and successfully was consistently. I was easily and successfully punctual. Punctual, productive, high performing at my job before the end of 1441. I'm doing a lot better than I was, but definitely have a long way to go as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm still in the process of that goal. I easily and successfully continue to work from home full time before end of 1441. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is ongoing and very successful so far. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, and always building on that. With my current position, I have I'm fortunate to work from home majority of the time, and every once in a while go into the office as needed and wanted. So, I'm looking forward to continuing that as long as that it is available. It could go away in any minute for one reason or the other. So I'm definitely looking forward to being grateful for that, and continuously working to achieve more with that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. This one has been a big deal for me. I don't know why I'm not doing it. Maybe it's just because of lack of, time, energy, and effort. Or maybe just, due to procrastination, but I'm definitely looking forward to improving in that aspect of my life. It is a private one, so I'll keep it at that for right now, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully improved relationships with our customers at my job before end of 1441. I've improved a lot, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, but I still have a long way to go on that. I easily and successfully improved internal and external partner relationships at my job before end of 1441. That is an ongoing battle for me, so looking forward to improving on that as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully improved relationship with leadership managers, supervisors, and team leads at my job before end of 1441. Obviously, this is an ongoing battle as well. Definitely improved from before, but looking forward to improving more as well, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. And there's always challenges with relationships, but I'm definitely looking forward to improving on that. I easily and successfully improved relationships with coworkers at my job before end of 1441. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I've been improving on that as well. I'm trying to be, the best teammate as possible. Honestly, to be quite honest with you, my coworkers are really amazing. It's hard to find individuals that are brilliant, hardworking, and just a great company culture, even though obviously, we could always improve a lot, but I really like the company that I work for right now, to be quite honest with you. My coworkers are amazing, to be honest. So I'm definitely improving on that as well. The next goal under my job is I easily and successfully will hit at least 50% conversion of my monthly conversion before end of 1441. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, for Muharram I was able to hit that goal, so we are in a successful trend so far. So looking forward to improving from there, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This one is another private one that is pending, so I'll just leave it at that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So in terms of my businesses, let's see. So basically, business and mission goals, I guess, or mission and business goals. The first goal that I have under that, and this is all still within the work goals, I easily and successfully renewed all business license and registration before end of 1441, inshallah. This one I really have to, there's a lot of it that is still up to date. Some of it is probably expiring pretty soon, if not expired already. So I'm looking forward to improving on that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and getting everything up to date. This one is a placeholder. I easily and successfully hosted our first annual Ridwanullah conference here in Salt Lake City, Utah before end of 1441. I don't even think it's going to happen this year or next year, but if we get the inspiration bug and want to do it, I'll just leave it there for that, inshallah. So I haven't really started that yet. I easily and successfully started Ridwanullah University before end of 1441. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we are in the launching phase of that as of right now. That is semi-successful so far. I still got a little bit ways to go to keep pushing for that program. It's not an easy thing to have an idea and then make that a reality. But I'm looking forward to improving on that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And, I would love your love and support. This is not an easy program for a lot of people to get and to invest in. $30 per month is, something that is not a big investment in terms of the value that you're going to be able to extract from there. So I would love your love and support. Join our, part of the Ridwanullah University students. And we'll be happily moving forward with that. Definitely pushing forward with that. It's going to be an ongoing battle on a monthly basis, but looking forward to doing a bigger push, bi-idhnillah. I easily and successfully kept my website up and running before, during 1441. Inshallah. So the website is up and running still. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So that's on a good note. I easily and successfully have regular traffic visitors to my website, Ridwanullah.com, during 1441, inshallah. I still don't know much about traffics on the website. Mine is fairly new. But hopefully, as I continue to build my online business and everything else, offline and online business and everything else, we'll be able to improve on that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully renewed my online learning management system before end of 1441, inshallah. It's still up and running, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, so we should be good to go on that. I easily and successfully got an online live webinar tool. Before end of 1441. I have an open loop system, but I want a more closed loop system. Closed loop online live webinar tool before end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't done that yet. Looking forward to that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I will get an Amazon sellers account I easily and successfully got an Amazon seller's account before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't done that yet. I don't know if I'm going to, but I'm still kind of going back and forth with selling on Amazon or not. And to be quite honest with you, I don't have all the funds that I need to be able to launch the product that I want. So looking forward to figuring that puzzle out as well. I easily and successfully launched my first physical products online before end of 1441, most likely on Amazon. Haven't done that yet, and I don't know if I will be able to, but looking forward to seeing if that's even a possibility for me. I easily and successfully built my email list to at least before the end of 1441. Haven't really moved much on that. I still got a lot of cleanup to do with my email list. But inshallah, send your email to Ridwanullah organization at gmail.com, and we'll be able to put you on the list bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm not on track with that. I really have to put a little bit more focus on that, but I'm still learning the whole process of this online business world. But inshallah, we'll definitely look forward to that, bi-idhnillah. I easily and successfully created an email subscription form or opt-in, whatever you want to call it, on my website so people can automatically sign up for my mailing list before the end of 1441. I haven't really done that yet. There's a lot of technical stuff that I need to do with my website, which I'll just add on right now. I easily and successfully updated my website's homepage before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done that yet. I easily and successfully created a direct custom link to Ridwanullah University before end of 1441, inshallah. So that's another goal that I'm adding on there. I easily and successfully updated Ridwanullah University sales page, inshallah. These are things that are always been in my mind before end of 1441. These are goals that I haven't really achieved yet since they're fairly new. So I'm looking forward to improving on that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully created a very valuable and free email opt-in offer before end of 1441. I don't know if I'm able to create that this year, but I'm definitely aiming for it. This is just where I add really great value to people for free in exchange for them to get on our mailing list, which you should always want to already, but just to give you an extra incentive, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. But I haven't really created that yet, so I'm looking forward to that. If you have any suggestions on what you would like, let me know. But maybe it'll be along the lines of 12 the 7 steps of completely maximizing your life, or something like that. I easily and successfully got my Ridwanullah organization YouTube channel to at least 350 subscribers. I think last time I checked I was at 260 unless it went down. So I'm looking at getting 90 more. I probably underset this goal, but I think it was for a reason. So I could adjust and reassess by next year, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm doing good on that so far. I think I'll easily hit that goal this year, hopefully, inshallah. So if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, please, please, please. I easily and successfully got my Hussein Mohamud YouTube channel subscribers to at least 100 subscribers before the end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done that yet. I think I'm around 50 so far. I'm looking forward to getting that up. I'm not really focused on my personal channel. I'm more focused on my professional channel. I'm not even sure if I should actually be focused on my personal channel right now, but I guess it won't hurt to semi-build it as well. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Man, I'm really feeling good about my ability, alhamdulillah, to set and achieve my goals now. It just feels a lot more flow. Like I feel like I'm in my zone with it now. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So I hope that you are improving on that as well. I'm adjusting this goal, just realizing how hard it is in the beginning, but hopefully this will get bigger and bigger, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I can't tell you the exact number right now, but I'm working on building my Ridwanullah University student base, and that just happens by you signing up for the Ridwanullah University, and hopefully you'll be able to find the link below, which is a Islamic personal professional development program that is specifically designed to help you completely maximize your life in this dunya and in the akhirah by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I definitely would love your love and support on that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So not very far with it, but I'm looking forward to it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully launched my first online course before end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really thought about an online course yet, so that's something that I'm looking forward to, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So hopefully I'll be able to improve in that capacity and category, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So if you would love to see a course and a price point, leave it in the comments below. I'll be able to let you know. I think the biggest thing for right now that I'm thinking about is helping people overcome their overwhelm, which is an ongoing battle, just to kind of help them find clarity and control in their life. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if you guys like that, give it, leave it in the comments below. If not, suggest something else, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully published my first book before end of 1441. I thought I would be able to, but I realized this is not as easy as I initially thought it would be, because a lot of the logistics and things that I have to overcome. I'm still hopeful for it, but we'll see how that goes. And it's basically a book on completely maximizing your life, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So we'll see what that is, bi-idhnillah. The next goal is I easily and successfully completed at least 10 seminars and or speaking engagements before end of 1441, inshallah. Since this is the beginning of the year, I haven't really done much yet. But since I didn't quite hit it last year, I'm looking forward to doing that this year. So if you would love for me to host a Ridwanullah seminar, or you would love for me to speak at one of your upcoming events, please send your request, budget, and details to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com. I would love to speak at your event, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, because speaking is one of my biggest passions, and I hope to be talents as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This is a goal on my coaching and consulting business. So I'll easily have at least a certain amount of coaching and consulting clients, throughout during 1441, inshallah. I'm not really successful at that goal yet, but inshallah, I'm looking forward to building that clientele base of individuals who need one-on-one or team coaching and consulting online specifically. But if you want to do it in person, I'll be more than happy to figure those logistics out as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So if you would love for me to coach and consult you and your team, send your request, budget, and details to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com. And I'll try to have a web page up where you can see the packages that I offer and how you can sign up as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully have at least a certain amount of sponsors for my Ridwanullah TV before end of during 1441, inshallah. I don't have that many sponsors as of right now. I don't have any sponsors. Let me just be 100 with you guys. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting at least a certain amount of sponsors before the end of the year that will stick with me throughout the year. So if you are a business and or organization who would love to sponsor this channel, which is in desperate need and love for it, then send your request, budget, and details to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully hosted at least one Ridwanullah quarterly retreat before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really started that yet. I don't know what the logistics and everything is going to look like. It's going to be anywhere between a couple of $100s to a couple of thousands of dollars, depending on what we decide. But if you're interested in that, joining one of our first Ridwanullah quarterly retreats, that we hope to do every quarter, but just trying to get it up and running. Just say put me on the Ridwanullah quarterly retreat list, and to ridwanullahorganization@gmail.com. So I'm looking forward to that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I haven't really done that yet. I easily and successfully purchased equipment and or supplies for my business before end of 1441. I have a little bit of long list of things that I still need to purchase and upgrade on. The camera, the equipment, the microphone system, and everything else. Lighting, as you can see, I don't have much of it. Just so many things that I want to purchase, but I want to make sure that I'm on my right foot before I, add on things that I can't really afford right now. Or just don't have the money for. So I haven't really focused on that yet, but I'm looking forward to that as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully and consistently posted content on Ridwanullah Organization channel, YouTube channel, as well as Facebook and all other platforms, and my personal channel, Hussein Mohamud, before end of 1441, inshallah. I'm really doing good on that. I kind of scaled back a little bit this year just to kind of focus on more important goals, but hopefully I'll have more capacity and capability to focus on that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I have a dreaded goal that is coming up, but hopefully once I'm able to get that, I'll be able to just keep flooding you guys with amazing content. So that's why, I appreciate the subscribers. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Press the like button, comment, and share to kind of feed the algorithm to help us grow, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm doing well on that goal. I easily and successfully did my first official webinar online. My first official closed loop webinar. Online before 1441, inshallah. I haven't really achieved that goal yet. I don't know what that really looks like right now, but looking forward to seeing what that looks like in the future, inshallah. I easily and successfully improved my work, concepts, and strategic system in space before end of 1441, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I feel like I have a great flow with my work right now and in my business. Obviously, there's a lot of kinks and stuff that I still have to work through personally, but in terms of the concept and the strategic system, it just feels amazing so far. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. The biggest challenge for me is finding office space and locations and places to work out of and building my online business, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm still working on that part, but everything else is running smoothly. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I don't know why my hands just became really hot right now. Okay. So moving on to the next goal. This one's a little bit of redundant goal, so I'll delete one of them if you just give me a moment. I hope that, me reporting my actual goals to you is helpful. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. It is very, very helpful for me as I'm continuously getting better and finding my zone with it. I hope that you do as well. I just want to let you know it's not easy at all, ever. But it's one of those things where you could definitely work on improving, like I am as well, on a regular monthly basis. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I feel like giving up almost every single day. Some days I feel very motivated, but recently I felt like giving up because the going got tough. But I'm still pushing through it. I'm still trying to get through it, and by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm still standing and pushing forward, hopefully with more capacity and capability, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, and I hope you are as well. I easily and successfully and publicly declared my 1441 goals, dreams, and resolutions. Before end of 1441, inshallah. That is completed, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. That's usually completed in the beginning of the year, where I let you guys know, what my New Year goals, dreams, and resolutions are. And you can watch this year. I think like 2-3 weeks ago is when I released it. So feel free to go check that out after this video, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So that's been a wonderful success. I really look forward to that every year, even though it's a dread to get it done. But if one of my favorite quotes is, if you do what's easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what's hard, your life will be easy. And I gotta do the hard stuff for my life to be easy, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully published at least 12 monthly goals reports before end of 1441, inshallah. Obviously that's going well so far, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I was able to complete all of them last year, which was an amazing accomplishment, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So that's been going great. Alhamdulillah, I'm getting better at it as well. Um, the next one is I easily and successfully explored and capitalized on business partnerships, and opportunities before end of 1441. I realized this is more of a placeholder as well. I'm not in a place where I could actually take on a business partnership or investments. But as of right now, I'm looking forward to just keeping my eyes open for the halal businesses that are out there in partnerships, and maybe see what we could do with that whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows me the capacity and capability, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully explored software and apps and software. I easily and successfully explored halal apps and software businesses. Business opportunities before end of 1441, inshallah. I just feel like there's so much apps and softwares that are out there that are not halal, that we need it to be halal for entrepreneurs and investors. So if you are a web developer, or app developer, or software developer, or any kind of developer, I'll definitely would love to connect with you and figure out a couple of the ideas that I have for our ummah and world, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I haven't really done that yet. There's definitely one person in mind that I like a lot, that I'll definitely be working with or working through to see how that goes, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And that's my business. Those are all the business goals that I have right now. I'm thinking about other business goals that I have, and I can't think of anything right now. This is another business goal that I have. I easily and successfully found and chose and focused on my vertical offer during 1441, inshallah. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense to people who are not entrepreneurial minded, especially online entrepreneurial minded, but I'm just looking forward to focusing on one particular offer that I will make sure that I take to the heights, and as of right now, by default, that is Ridwanullah University. So I'm just looking for ways to market and sell that as best as possible, which is an amazing online monthly training program that you could join, and join the family as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And I'll try to leave the links in the comments below, so feel free to check that out. $30 per month. You'll get a lot of value out of it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I'm still fairly new to the online business and marketing world, so I'm still trying to figure out a lot of things. So please forgive me for any of the typos or non-updated information, but the sooner I'm able to get everything going, I'll try to make it better and better, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So feel free to join that program, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I'll be more than happy to help you as well through that. I can't think of anything else right now aside from that. I mean, obviously there's a lot of little ankle biters, but we'll try to move forward from there. In terms of side hustle and arbitrage business goals and resolutions, I easily and successfully got rid of old Gadget Zone business inventory. Sadly, this one is one of the most embarrassing goals that I have, because it's just been there for months and years. But inshallah, sooner or later, everything will be out of the way with that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully sold a lot of my unwanted I easily and successfully sold a lot of my unwanted stuff online and started an online and or retail arbitrage flipping business. Before end of 1441, inshallah. This is just my way of trying to get used to, selling stuff online. As my whole goal is to, make sure that I sell my own physical, digital, my own products and services online, whether they're physical or digital, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I haven't really started that yet. So I'm looking forward to figuring what that looks like for me for this year. I haven't really done it last year, so I'm looking forward to it, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So this is the next chunk, sub chunk, which is actually, let me see here real quick. This is my money and wealth management goals. Basically saving, tracking, and budgeting. I easily and successfully tracked my budget for at least 3 months before end of 1441. Inshallah, I was able to successfully do that. I still got a little bit of work to do with it as well, but I feel like I've completed it to the best of my ability. I still have to double check with that, but inshallah, I think it's been more than 3 months, but I'm still going back and forth with the Hijri and the Gregorian calendar with that, but hopefully we'll get that under control, inshallah. I easily and successfully tracked my budget, tracked and budgeted my money and wealth before end of 1441, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, I could do a lot better with it, but I'm still trying to figure that part out as well. I easily and successfully created an annual budget before end of 1441. And that's just, choosing. I haven't really done that yet, but the next goal that I'll put up here is I easily and successfully chose an accounting calendar system before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really done any of that yet, so that's a part of the struggle for me. So trying to get into improving in that aspect of it as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Next goal is I easily and successfully learned how to properly track, how to properly save, track and budget my personal and professional money and wealth before end of 1441, inshallah. I think these two goals are a little bit redundant. So I will actually just remove them from here. Actually, I'll just leave them as separately because these are the separate things that are playing off of each other. So I easily and successfully took Financial Peace University program with my wife and kids before the end of the year. Inshallah, before the end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't really started that yet. The next goal, and I'm looking forward to that, inshallah. The next goal is I easily and successfully took finance and accounting course online before end of 1440, inshallah. One of my coworkers is really into investing, and he's been telling me how beneficial it was. I was actually thinking about it before he told me about it, but when he told me about it, it just kind of gave me that social proof and ability to focus on that a little bit more. So that actually, I can't think of any other, money and wealth management goals that I have aside from I easily and successfully connected with someone and business that is saving, tracking, and budgeting properly before end of 1441, inshallah. I don't know anybody right now who is successfully saving, tracking, and budgeting, their money and wealth in terms of their personal life as well as business life. But inshallah, maybe I'll look forward to seeing who would be that role model for me and connecting with them. So that's another goal that I'll add on to that one, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So in terms of my money and wealth maximization goals and resolutions, I easily and successfully have a family net worth of this amount and a personal net worth amount, this amount, before end of 1441, inshallah. This one has been a struggle for me. In terms of right now with my family net worth goal, I'm about 45% into it. Have about 55% left, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And my personal net worth goal, I'm about 55% into it and about 45% left, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So I hope that gives you an idea in terms of percentage wise. I'm doing a lot better. I just feel like in the beginning, getting stuff in the right direction and gaining some momentum is really, really hard. But just seeing where I came from and slowly but surely building, my family and personal net worth, has just been amazing process for me, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So I'm looking forward to improving and developing that to the best of my ability. The goals are a little bit challenging because one thing that I learned from last year in terms of building my net worth is there are goals that add to your self-worth, like it's just, traveling or, a seminar or a course or something along those lines. And that does not add to your net worth, but it adds to your self-worth. So you have to really account for that. Like, for example, for me was I went to Umrah last year, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, and I spent a couple of $1,000s, which didn't, in the beginning it added to my net worth, but by spending it on Umrah, it transferred over to my self-worth, if that makes any sense. So I really have to keep an eye out from that and how that impacts my net worth goals for this year, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I want to focus on actual net worth goals and then figuring out how to factor in the self-worth goals as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So maybe I'll learn a little bit more about that this year and then move on from there. So this one is a private one. As this one is on track, I'm doing it on a monthly basis, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, so we're good on that. The next goal is, this one's a private goal as well. I'm still trying to figure out how that is possible. This one is just another private goal. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that is possible as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. It's been good so far. I'm looking forward to improving from there, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This one seems more like a placeholder. It's another private goal. I'll just leave it at that for right now, and we'll just move on from there, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is this seems a little bit redundant. It's a private one, so I'll just leave it at that for right now. I easily and successfully withdrew my money from a 401k at my job. Before end of 1441, inshallah. That hasn't happened yet. I'm looking forward to doing that, inshallah. I easily withdrew my balance, my Lyft driving balance, before end of 1441, inshallah. I haven't done that yet, so looking forward to that. This one is another placeholder goal, so I'll just skip over that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. The next goal is I easily and successfully explored and capitalized on investment opportunities before end of 1441, inshallah. I'm looking forward to figuring out how I can find halal investments, whether that's business, real estate, all other things, like, the stock market and, or real estate, business, the stock market and or real estate. So inshallah, I'm seeing, what I could do with that. I'm definitely not in the, capacity or capability to do that right now. So I'm looking forward to expanding that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So that actually concludes my money and wealth goals, dreams, and resolutions for the year, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So this is the last but not least piece, which is the Ummah and World, goals, dreams, and resolutions, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And this one is I easily and successfully continue to build my community service and foundation organization, which is Ridwanullah Foundation, throughout 1441, inshallah. Obviously, I don't have the capacity or capability right now to do that, but I'm looking forward to getting back into the swing of that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully built a volunteer team for Ridwanullah Foundation before end of 1441. That's just more of a placeholder as of right now, just to kind of keep it in mind. So this one's definitely private, so I haven't done that yet. This is something that I've struggled with last year as well, so I'll just keep it at that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. This one is another private goal that I haven't done yet, so I'll just leave it at that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. Getting on to the masjid and friend goals, dreams, and resolutions. I easily and successfully provided at least one 1441 Ramadan iftar for my local masjid before end of 1441, inshallah. Looking forward to that. It's been an annual tradition for people within our community. So, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I easily and successfully helped with Masjid's Ramadan management before end of 1441, inshallah. Obviously, Ramadan is a little ways out, so I haven't done that. So looking forward to it, definitely, inshallah. I easily and successfully helped with Eid prayer, leadership and management before end of 1441, inshallah. That's quite a ways out as well. I easily and successfully helped with, this one is a private one. So inshallah, haven't done that yet. Looking forward to what that looks like for the year, inshallah. Another private goal, haven't really done it yet. Looking forward to it, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully helped improve the education and lives of our local youth and children before the end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't done that yet, in the process of it. It reminded me a couple of goals that I have for my children. Alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. I easily and successfully met with a brother about our youth and children here in Salt Lake City, Utah before end of 1441, inshallah. Looking forward to that. I easily and successfully hosted 4th annual Ridwanullah Brothers Iftar in 1441. Inshallah. That's usually during Ramadan, so looking forward to that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully communicated and connected better with my friends before end of 1441, inshallah. I'm doing good on it so far. I could do a lot better with a couple other my close friends, and see how we can move forward with that, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm definitely looking forward into achieving that. So this is a private one. I just got to get it done, inshallah. It literally takes less than an hour or two. I don't know why it's still lingering. Bugs me. But inshallah, we'll get it done. This one is very crazy success. Wildly successful. So I easily and successfully helped with Masjid al-Huda Quran graduation event before end of 1441. This one has been a wild success. It was the first week that I came back from my 4th quarter Ridwanullah retreat, in the first week of the year for me, and it just kind of had that domination mindset. And we, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, worked with an amazing team, and really got that done, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. So in terms of neighbor, city, and community goals, I easily and successfully got to know my neighbors better before end of 1441, inshallah. Still in the process of that. They're still trying to meet them and improve on that. So that's something that I'm looking forward to improving as well. I easily and successfully hosted or was a part of at least 2 neighbors and community meetings before end of 1441, inshallah. Nothing has moved yet on that area, so looking forward to seeing if there's something that I could help or do in that area. I easily and successfully did as many community service as possible before end of 1441. I don't know what that looks like. That's very vague right now. But inshallah, we're looking forward to seeing what that looks like, inshallah. So moving on to the city and state goals. As of right now, this area of my life is not getting a lot of attention, simply because the first part of my life is requiring a lot more capacity and capability to achieve those goals bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. In terms of the city and state, I easily and successfully explored meetings with leaders in our city and state before end of 1441, inshallah. There's definitely a lot of opportunities that come my way, or not really my way, but around my way, that I could easily attend, but I'm looking forward to seeing what those opportunities will be, inshallah, for this year. I easily and successfully helped with the homeless in our city and state as much as possible through Project T before end of 1441, inshallah. I really love serving the homeless. It reminds me to be grateful, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully helped with Eid celebration before the end of 1441. That's still quite a ways out, so looking forward to that bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully held and or was a part of at least 2 meetings and or activities with leaders of our cities and state before end of 1441. This is an idea that I've had that I'm looking forward to seeing if that's a possibility bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. As of right now, I can't think of any other goals that I think is feasible right now. So let's move on to the country and world bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I easily and successfully continued to do work through Islamic non-profit organizations before end of 1441, inshallah. There hasn't been many that came my way right now because I'm focused on more of a professional capacity and inshallah personal capacity as the time goes on bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So I'm still in the process of that goal, looking forward to it. I easily and successfully helped with as many community service and foundation work within our Ummah and Somalia as possible before end of 1441, inshallah. Haven't really been able to do as much of that right now because, just capacity and capability wise. Next goal is, this is definitely a private one. But it's an amazing goal that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed me to come across that I'm taking care of on a monthly basis. So I'm successfully on track with that. I easily and successfully kept an eye out for our other needs and wants of individuals and organizations within our Ummah, country, and world. Before end of 1441, inshallah. As of right now for this year, those are all of my goals under the Ummah and the world. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And that actually concludes all of the goals that I have in every single area of my life. I just took you through every single area of my life and to the best of my ability, as transparent as I possibly can be, shared with you the goals, dreams, and resolutions that I have for the year and reporting it to you on a monthly basis. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So just to kind of let you know, some of the successes and lessons that I've had and failures and lessons that I've had from the month. The success was I still stuck through it. I pushed through it. That's a big thing for me, just not giving up. And what I've learned from that is, a lot of obstacles and challenges will come your way. You just have to continuously push through it. The other thing was, we had a successful, amazingly successful Quran graduation event through Masjid Al-Huda. That was beyond anything that I could have ever imagined. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. As hard as we worked, it was an amazing success. The other goal was, helping a family, family member, a dearly loved family member, through a really tough time right now, and we came together as a family to the best of our abilities. We're slowly but surely working on moving forward through that, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So that was a big success, and those are the 3 successes that I could share with you right now. In terms of the failure, I was really, this is to be 100% with you, I was really overwhelmed with so many things that was happening in the beginning of the year. I don't know, it's just because, just finishing up an amazing year and starting off a big year and having so many things. I think, just realizing I was just overwhelmed. That was my big failure. I procrastinated a lot because of it. And the lesson with that is just continue to push through it and find clarity and control. The other failure was I really didn't hit my income goal the way I needed and wanted to, which was a big lesson for me. And that was just letting me know that I really have to overcome being overwhelmed and pushing forward to hit my income goals, and finding the work that I need to be able to do that to the highest level, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. That's another failure. The other failure right now is my connection my connection and communication with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hasn't been that great. Particularly reading the Quran, connecting with the Quran, not just on a by the way type of thing, but a scheduled thing. And one thing that I realized about that is, unless your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is great, none of your relationship will be great, including with yourself, your loved ones, and everybody else. So I really have to focus on improving my relationship with my creator, owner, and sustainer, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we'll move on from there. Those are the 3 failures and lessons that I've had for the month. I hope that you can take benefit from it and learn and grow through it as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And that's pretty much it. My summary and conclusion is, your goals, dreams, and resolutions are very, very important. Make sure that you're setting them and achieving them. Obviously you can come up with your own reasons and go through your own process of how to set and achieve them, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So continuously work towards that, as I do that for myself, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. What else? So that's, it's going to be challenging at times. It's going to be easy at times. Just keep going, keep pushing, never give up. The only thing that you should give up is giving up, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. I don't know if that's a unique thing for me, but I came up with it. So hopefully, just continue to push forward, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. So that's the summary and conclusion. In terms of my challenge to you is, to set your own goals, dreams, and resolutions for the year, for the day, for the month, for the quarter, and just go check on it regularly like I am. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. And it's been one of the biggest game changers in my life, is doing these monthly goals reports and, the resolutions and everything. So, that's my challenge to you. Do it on a public level exactly the way I am doing it right now, or better, or do it on a private level. However, whatever suits you best. Nonetheless, set and achieve your goals, dreams, and resolutions for the year, month, quarter, month, day, week, whatever. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, and do your monthly goals reports. And that's pretty much it. If you are a part of the Ridwanullah family, Jazakumullahu khair, press the subscribe button if you're not, to help us grow. Press the like button if you've liked this monthly goals reports. And if you have any particular thoughts or constructive feedback or ideas or aha moments or insights, I would love to know. Wallahi, it helps me, gain some inspiration from the comments. So leave it in the comments below. Inspiration, motivation. So leave it in the comments below. If you know someone who's struggling with their goals, dreams, and resolutions, and this monthly goals report can help them, share this video with them. It'll help us a great deal and help them as well, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. And that's pretty much it. Jazakumullahu khair, Ridwanullah family, for tuning in to another episode of Ridwanullah TV Monthly Goals Report. I'm your host, Life and Business Maximizer, Hussein Mohamud, checking out by saying, never ever give up on completely maximizing your life and business in this dunya and in the akhirah, by the grace, will, and for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.